I work for Folkestone Hythe District Council in digital services. The main aims of our team really is to look at improving the customer journey, very much around the digital agenda as well. So we try to do a seamless journey for the customer with full integration into the back office, which obviously improves the back office implementation of work as well, saves time, etc. I think historically as a council, like most councils, we tend to use the old legacy systems. Back in 2018, we started to look for something different that we could actually adopt and utilise for our own purposes, rather than getting an off-the-shelf system that we're stuck with, basically. After a lot of investigation, etc., we started off down the Salesforce route. But when we first started looking at this, we were in regular contact with our account manager at Salesforce, and we were saying what we were trying to achieve. Salesforce are fantastic in the help they gave us, and they put us onto a company called Aspire. The initial meetings were with Salesforce and Aspire, where we discussed what we wanted, the timeframes we wanted to achieve it in, and Aspire were confident they could achieve it. I did obviously go out and see what other solutions were out there, but at the end of the day, on the specifications I wanted and the cost that I was being charged by Aspire, they were my approved supplier. We had an issue where our customer service team were inundated with calls from taxi drivers. They could be booking a knowledge test, it could be booking a vehicle inspection, and they were struggling to cope with the number of calls. Customers were getting frustrated because they thought they must need a solution. So working with the licensing officers and with customer service on the types of calls we get, we thought, let's put this online. The whole idea being that a taxi driver or even an operator of a company can go online, easily book for a knowledge test. And the key thing we had was making the payment online as well. That was one of the big blockers. We did try other companies before we found Aspire, and they couldn't actually achieve the results we wanted. Working with Aspire on a daily basis at times during the course of the project, we were speccing out what we wanted, which means now a customer for a knowledge test can go online, book it at the time they want to book it for, make their payment, get the email confirmation automatically. That in turn creates a case in the background in Salesforce, so the licensing officers could clearly see how many people they can expect at any given time for a knowledge test. Feedback we've had from this is we've already had a number of taxi drivers and taxi operators actually contact us by email saying what a great improvement it is and how much easier the service is for them to achieve what they want to achieve. From day one, I can honestly say working with Aspire has been a pleasure. It's quite often you work with a company and it doesn't feel like a true collaboration. That's what really brought the benefits to the table, was that I felt like we were working in partnership from day one, and that is the real benefit to me. Because you know you can go to them with any problems, any queries, any issues, and nothing was too much trouble. I'll be honest, we were quite painful at the start, and we did keep changing our specification as to what we wanted, but everything I said, no problem. It did delay the project a little bit, but that was no fault of Aspire's, that was down to our end because we're always changing the requirements I wanted. So I think that collaboration of working, and I think the other thing that helps greatly in the project was Aspire understanding my needs as a customer and what I was trying to achieve from an output. I think it's so easy with local government that you get private companies in, but they don't really understand the business needs of the council. And we are quite different to a lot of other customers that are out there. And I think that's really what was, to me, really apparent from day one, that they knew the restrictions we had as a council, they knew what we were trying to achieve as a council, and they knew the customer was at the heart of all this, which is how we built and developed the system going forward. So, and again, I would say once we went live, like any new system, you get a few snags, but straight away we were straight onto Natalie, who was a little godsend, and she really turned the problems around really quickly for us. So in conclusion, it's just been a fantastic experience from start to finish.